glad to have you with us from Charlotte, North Carolina, Jerry Richardson Stadium. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the Charlotte 49ers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe already putting her to work with some injury news. Holly?
Hey guys, I caught up with the Charlotte head coach pregame. One of the things that coach is worried about today is that they will be without their starting quarterback, who got hurt in their game last week, and so today their backup is going to get his first action of the season. Coach told me they want to make things easy for him early. They've talked to the other teammates. Everybody do your job. Make sure he can get comfortable with everyone around him so he can make some plays for us down the stretch. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they adjust. And the Cowboys headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Straight ahead, it's Howard. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. All right, guys, let's talk about Charlotte. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
And you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Throws for the tight end. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. The 49ers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got great speed. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Quick handoff. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Misses badly on that one.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Spins away from the defense. Gets away from one, finds room. Racing to the right. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. He's now piled up 68 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Explosive plays are great, but you got to finish the deal. 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Savage. Just smothered on the play.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Right side, it's Howard. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And this offense is a pretty smart offense, and they're going to use their guys and their weapons all kinds of different ways. And you see it right out the gates in this football game. Getting your running back in space, running the real route, getting him matched up on the matchup you want so you can take advantage. This offense will do this all throughout the game.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Man, that D-tackle has an explosive first step. He shot right out of his stance. He was in the backfield, and he was able to make the tackle for loss.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to get the corner. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, 49ers. A great catch and run for 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Moving the pocket, it's Burns. Looking deep. Makes a grab right down the middle. Open spaces. Inside the touchdown, Cowboys. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And Man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Hands it off. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
The defense blows up the ISO play by getting penetration right up the middle, and that forces the negative play.
The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. And the 49ers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Bettis. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Got some green grass. Oh, he's got some space. He's now got 78 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The 49ers with the 1st and 10. Quick give. Pass to 6. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And the 49ers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. He'll try to do it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. These two guys just on the same wavelength. They make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The 49ers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
In that second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown, Charlotte! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Tells the run, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Looking downfield, it's Burns. He's going for it all. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
That was a really nice...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Hits inside, it's Warner. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up 1 big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Second down, gonna throw it. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the 49ers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's got enough to move the chains and convert, but we'll see if they're content to just let this clock run here late in the half. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking for room, it's Howard. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He'll pull it down. On the move at the 30. Breaks into the open on the left. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown Niners. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Man, he just makes it look so fun to play quarterback. Like, he's playing his own little game. He just scrambles around, takes off. Nobody can catch him all the way to the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points came courtesy of that 80-yard run to the house. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On the option. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Utah taking on the TCU Horned Frogs. And it's the Utes looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing.
Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Uh-oh, look out. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Sends it back in motion. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
I'm loving this offense mixing the toss plays in their game plan. And what these tosses are going to do, it's going to set up a play-action opportunity where they can fake the toss and try to take a shot downfield.
The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then the offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Sets his feet. It's Burns. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly, push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
And the Cowboys, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Coleman Williams. He's got enough. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Cowboys back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Takes the handoff. It's Warner. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. Trying to run, it's Warner. Shakes off the defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Scanning the field, it's Burns. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense picks it up. Right down the gut of the field. The 30. Past the 20. He's at the 10. Takes it in. Touchdown, Charlotte. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Gets the back moving. Keeps it on the ground. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give. It's Mitchell. Looking for a crease. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Great job by the quarterback, the running back, and the offensive line, really selling pass. That's step one. If you're going to run an effective draw, it's got to look like pass, and then boom, you sneak it right to the running back, gets a big gain, and gets a first down.
Makes the grab, but down immediately. He picks up a few.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Logan. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Working the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick.
It's a seam wide open, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wyoming.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he tacks on the extra point. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. To the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
Yeah, nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man. When you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They fought their way back. A scoring drive, the stop, and now a chance to pull even on this drive late. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Left side is Dixon. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, this is really good complimentary football so far. Like, you're down.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone.
Makes the grab in their space. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. They just keep firing. And that one's incomplete. Second and long here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Warner. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped on 4th down. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for the edge. He'll toss it. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. The 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Howard. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their 3rd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here it will be a 60-yard attempt. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the 2nd straight play.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Turning it on. The 10. Touchdown 49ers. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And, man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing off.
PAT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Fresh set of downs going up top. Here's a throw downfield late. Upstairs, he's got it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes a grab deep. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. And the Cowboys, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Wants to throw on first. Time to take a shot. Caught. He gets it in. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, it's your decision.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Pulls it. Keeps it on first down. Now the toss. There he goes. The 50. The 40. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Charlotte. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
Man, that was exhilarating. Incredible game from start to finish, and I mean the very finish.
And you have to dial in at those moments, right? It's easier said than done. Oh, I'm going to call this, but in the clutch, when you need it the most, you've got to put possessions together. You've got to get in the end zone to come through. This offense has got to be jacked.
Looking back on it, too, was there ever any doubt that that was the guy they were going to go to when the game was on the line? This dude's been making plays all season long. You've got to put the ball in the hands of your best playmakers in situations like that, and that's what they did.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.